So seeing Sanji just stand there, arms crossed, Giga Chad tanking an attack from a Seraphim for the sake of just tanking an attack and flexing on the Seraphim is still very bizarre to me because it's Sanji. Sanji 99% dodges attacks because when he blocks attacks most of the times he loses the encounter. However, he is 99% successful in his encounters when he dodges the attack and counters. And the only time that you see him actually just sit there and tank attacks was when he tanked the attack from Jabra so that he could land the final blow on him and defeat him. And when he was protecting Nami in Thriller Bark and Absalom was just hitting him and he couldn't dodge because he wanted to protect Nami. Nami's protection was the priority, but here he's just flexing. Like the only character that comes into mind that just tanks attacks for the sake of tanking attacks is probably Kaido. So seeing Sanji Giga Chading tanking a probably Fishman Karate punch from a Seraphim Jinbe and take 0 damage and doesn't even move, and his cigarette didn't happen to his cigarette anything, is just a Giga Chad. Hello everyone, this is Imuu and today we will be discussing One Piece chapter 1078 and why York as a traitor makes sense. So I've seen a lot of people online are a bit disappointed that York is actually the traitor, but it actually makes sense as York is part of Vegapunk's brain, so it probably has a lot of intelligence. However, its intelligence isn't put into any research or anything. The only thing she does is poop, eat and sleep. So she probably doesn't need to put her memories into Punk records with the rest of the Vegapunk. So they probably don't know what she's doing. So it makes sense for her to be the one that has kidnapped the CP0 agents that all the other Vegapunks don't know about. And she's probably also the person who told the world government about Vegapunk actually researching the poneglyphs and finishing Ohara's research in exchange for becoming a celestial dragon. And her dream of becoming a celestial dragon actually makes sense because she will eat, poop and sleep, plus be someone in the hierarchy that everyone is afraid of and has a lot of power. And she's literally greed, so she's the one that we should have most suspected, but due to her design and her not actually doing a lot of things, it made us all pass her out as she's not the traitor. But even in the first chapter of Egghead Island, Oda stated from Lilith that no matter how much Vegapunk tries to do, all overriding desires is simply really hard for him to master. And York's personality is desire, greed. So it's hinted from the first chapter of Egghead Island, and I think that she's working with the world government in exchange for her to be a celestial dragon. So I really don't mind it being York as the traitor, but there are still a lot of things that I must understand. For example, when did she order the Seraphim? Because she was all the time with the Straw Hat and the other Vegapunk. So when did she have time to go and order the Seraphims to take out the cameras and attack the other groups? This is something that it must be explained in my opinion. Also, something that I really enjoyed in this chapter was the flashback and the hints on the future or on what's going to happen with the Egghead Island incident. And that its outcome is going to shock the world. And Oda hyping up what's about to happen really hard and really good. Like, I enjoy sections like these in One Piece a lot, but the outcome that's going to shock the world, I'm not sure if it's going to be Luffy defeating a Gorosei member or Luffy getting defeated by a Gorosei member. But I don't think that Oda could risk making the Straw Hats get defeated, as it could ruin Luffy's reputation as an emperor. However, Oda must also hype up the world government as very formidable opponents. So overall, I really enjoyed this chapter. It was a really good in terms of everything, and I look forward to see what happens next. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. So this is Imuu, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.